Hi, this is Julie Calvey, and I am very excited as always to let you know about a new service I have. That what I did was I took a look at all my services and I put them all together into a complete service that does all things in one session. So one of the things that inspired me to do this was people would come to me and I have all these services up and they'd say, well, which one should I do? And another reason I was inspired to do this was well, I had already started. So what I did was I looked at this and looked at that and, what I'd been doing. Been working with soul fractures and bringing them back to you. I'd been working with, the inner aspects that had gone into hiding. You can call this shadow work. You can call this inner child. I've been working with that. I've been working a lot with embodiment. I'm all about embodiment. Those of you who call yourselves empaths may be a sponge, and you just simply haven't come enough into your body. So I'm very big on embodiment. Um, Also, I'm very big on embodiment because many people teach you to go up and out, and I teach you to go in and deep. Um, okay, so up and out, many of us are built energetically like an upside down triangle. Our higher spiritual centers, chakras, are more developed as we came in. This is the way we're built, than our lower chakras, and that's why you may have a hard time grounding. So it's natural for a person that leads a conscious spiritual life to want to go up and out. It's just natural to them. And then to teach others the same. Well, I have been trying to leave my body for many years because I naturally go up and out. And the reason many of you have lost track of me for about a year was because I did almost leave my body. And I had to take care of my physical form for quite a while in order to get things in alignment and really strengthen and work on my lower chakras to balance myself. So that's why I go deep in it, not up and out. It's not the only reason. But so as I was going forward with this complete process and practicing it on myself, just the day just before the lunar eclipse, and I was going to give the webinar. Oh no, it was the day of the lunar eclipse, and I was about to give the webinar. And you can still hop on that call if you want to. I've got it as a download if you want to purchase it. It was fabulous. Jesus also hopped on that call and gave us a great message. Metatron did as well. Just before the call, Metatron came to me and told me that I would lead a very happy life, a very long life, but I would have to reincarnate once more. We as soul came into a body, and I love being in a body. We came into a body to have great adventure in order to expand our level of consciousness. So at that point, my light quotient is electric. I've been told that by others. I am powerful. The words, I was told by somebody else that gave me a reading, one of our podcast speakers told me that the words I speak, I need to be careful because every word I speak, I'm creating worlds. And this confirms what others have told. Bill Bauman. Yeah, Bill Bauman was the first. Well, there's been others who have told me things that I went, whoa, okay. So, but the expansion, I hadn't expanded enough in this lifetime. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Now, oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a woman, they flew many in the United States. Big honchos wrote letters to this woman in Korea. She had stopped coming to the United States, but they wanted her to see me. They saw something very powerful in me. And she said, yeah. She said that my soul came in very shiny, but very thin. I had not yet expanded, and I needed to expand. I just remembered that. Okay, so, yeah, Metatron, yeah, thank you. So, with this new process, as I've been doing it with myself, Metatron is telling me I no longer have to. Yes, I will live a happy, long life, but I will no longer need to reincarnate. I will expand right into fifth dimensional consciousness as I am now, the more I do this process. As I take others, and part of this process I take you into fifth dimensional living, and the more I do that, I always give to myself. The more I help you expand, the more I help myself expand, is what he's saying. Thank you, gratitude. So, it's a co-collaborative process. I'm always with you to guide you deep into a core inner wounding. And then we go step by step with this inner aspect of you that's gone into hiding. And in the end, you become more embodied, more expanded. You bring back soul fractures, parts of your soul that actually went home, back to source. You bring them back into your body. They must come back. Now I'm streaming from my higher self. They must come back in order for you to completely expand in this life experience. That was from my higher self. So this is my higher self streaming. So this is a complete session. Better than all the rest. As well, the price is the same as the rest. And I put 60 minutes on it, but it takes whatever it takes. I've done this session for myself several times. I have been wounded. I have many core woundings, many soul fractures. About woundings, this is how it goes. It depends on one of the things depends on the depth of the wounding. I've heard many stories much worse than mine, but the depth of the wounding, such as incest, would be a very deep wounding. I haven't had that wounding myself. Another, it would be the duration of the wounding, the longevity of it. My woundings were as if a lifetime. So that's one thing. That's the second thing. The other, yes, the duration. Yes, thank you. The duration. And mine was all day, years and years and years. The last thing to take into consideration is the relationship. How close you were to who the wounding came from. So put those things all into the mix, and that will give you how, to put it in simple language, how bad the wounding is. We've all been wounded. We've all had parts of ourself that have gone into hiding. This is a coping mechanism so that we can still go out in the world without being in fright, without being in raw fear, without going crazy. And I mean that literally. And you'll see what I mean when you take this session. Because one of the things you'll do is take on the perspective of this aspect of you. You'll see what I mean. You would never be able to go out into the world without going literally crazy if this aspect of you hadn't gone into hiding. It's a coping mechanism. But it's time to embody, once you go through the collaborative process, it's time to come back together. For all parts of you to come back together again after the process is complete. So it is a complete process. So I call it the complete process. I call it that? Complete Yourself. I think I call it Complete Yourself. It's on my website, yolci.com, yolci.com. And I hope to see you soon. Julie.